I'm Ian Hacking. I'm the president of the Silverdale and District Historical Society Incorporated, together with Silverdale Pioneer Village.
The Silverdale Pioneer Village is a fascinating historical oasis set in a fast developing area of the Hibiscus Coast, 40 kilometres north of Auckland. The beautifully landscaped gardens and grounds attract many visitors throughout the year, but go inside the buildings on village open days and you'll step right back in time. The village is a true time capsule of historical buildings and artefacts, which gives its visitors a unique and rewarding insight into days gone by. On open days, visitors can even observe what work was like 100 years ago at some of the living exhibits.
Does that happen all the time?
No.
Oh.
Well, none of the buildings were original on the site. They were all brought here, they were obtained from around the area. They're all original to the area. Probably the furthest one away was the Bushman's Hut, which came from Albany.
Open days are Saturdays and Sundays throughout the year, where visitors can admire the growing collection of donated artefacts, all of which have a connection to the locality.
Yes, that reminds me of my father. He used to have a shed out the back where he built radios like this.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And when TVs first came out, he built a little TV like that too. And then there's somebody talking on it and you can't talk anyway. You've got to wait till they get off.
A lot of the
Rocking
stuff
chairs.
you see here, you sort of say, oh my God.
A visit to the old school is an eye-opener for many a little one. Yeah, there's no iPads here.
And it's a place of solitude because during the week many people come here, sit under the oak tree, have their lunches here, their morning teas here. Some even bring their laptops and do their work.
The old parsonage building is put to good use by Ian and his team as a gift shop and tea room on special event days, all necessary to raise those all-important funds to keep the good work going. And while you enjoy a well-earned cuppa, there's still lots to admire.
They formed the Historical Society, which was originally the Wainui Historical Society, because they were offered the old chapel, which is at the top of the village now.
The actual buildings are full of artefacts and knickknacks from gone by years. How do you come about those?
Well, they're mostly donated. They're accessioned here by my wife. We came in as a team. It was part of our getting to know New Zealand when we came here 6 years ago to volunteer with the village, because we'd always been involved in historical work in the UK. The original collection, it was all designed to be shown in the chapel, but then they decided that the chapel could be used again as a chapel for weddings and christenings.
It's surprising what you find as you wander through the grounds. Tucked away in the corner is an old post office. Volunteering for an organisation like this, it would certainly help with getting into society here, wouldn't it? And making friends. And do you see that as a big attraction to volunteering?
It's a very big attraction, yes. It was a big thing for us to make friends here, coming and helping for a little while, and then to the committee, and then the presidential position became vacant, and it was the way to help the society forward and help to develop it. We have social gatherings. They're Tuesday morning coffee group once a month, where a group of us meet together. We bring along really special books, old things of interest, antiques or books, and we also have a coach trip. Probably we have 4 to 6 a year, where we go out for the day. The wonderful thing here are the gardens, and everybody comments on how nice the gardens are, especially when everything's in flower.
And all due credit to head volunteer gardener Sandy.
Well, I started gardening about 4 years ago, volunteer gardening, because I've always had a garden and I live in an apartment. So,
And you've got quite a team.
yes, we've slowly gone from me, we've got about 5 now, which is great.
Yeah.
I come on a Saturday for the morning, and in the summer we come more often because we need to water. But generally, probably 4 hours a week. The best part, just seeing everything look nice, which it doesn't at this time of the year. But yeah, no, it's great fun, and I've got my Chinese volunteers who are great fun. Hello, hi, John behind you.
How are you?
They're very good, and they love it, and they're learning their English. So
well, that's
good. Yeah.
We have photographic archives and books on the area, records that belong to the school, the old school at the top. Some of our members went there as children, and they're now approaching 80, when it was a proper school. And people come in generally on a Tuesday, and we've had the Genealogical Society here recently. They came and spent a day with us.
If somebody is interested in becoming a volunteer, you need new volunteers, how do they go about it?
They just get in touch with us. Anybody that comes to volunteer, they can do whatever they like. Saturday mornings and afternoon work parties on the buildings, repairing some woodwork. We're just preparing for a new transport museum because it's a new begin there.
The horse-drawn carriage is a stunning example of a single-drawn gig and is one of the latest donations to the village, which will form the centrepiece for the new Transport Museum display, which is currently under construction. So why not trot along and take a look at the village and take a step back in time? To find out more about visiting times, special events or information about volunteering alongside Ian and his team, then visit the Pioneer Village website at www.silverdalepioneervillage.com, where you'll find all the information you'll need.